It's funny because before we came on the podcast, we were talking about scams. People who...
And then I fell for one the other... Well, I almost fell for one.
People who send you shit on the computer, and we were talking about how dumb do you have to be? Are we getting dumber? You know, like what the fuck is going on, you know?
Which we never really answered. We said we were going to answer on the podcast.
I don't know if we're getting dumber. I think we're putting a lot of trust in the internet.
Yeah.
At times. I don't even like purchasing. My wife handles all that stuff, but I don't type numbers into a fucking thing.
Yeah, what I was saying is I got an email the other day and saying that one of my email passwords was someone had that I needed to change it. So I click on the email, it asked my name, I put it in, they asked my email address, I put it in, then they asked my for my credit card information. I seriously had taken my credit card out. I was about to type it and I go, you know what? There's no email place that needs your credit card to change your email password, and I put it down like, you know, it's like I was that close to being that one of those fucking dumb fucks who, you know, you're never that fucking far away.
Well, you have to think about it. Lee said he got the call from the IRS people.
Yeah,
what's that?
I got that a couple of years, like the first year that I didn't have a job. They called me and they said it was like an automated message, and they're like, contact your representative, or we recommend you get an attorney. You owe such and such to the IRS. And I got paranoid, but luckily now with Google, you just look it up, and like the IRS even has a thing on their website that says, "We will never call you. It's always going to be through the mail." Because so many they just busted one of the places in India. They just
what were they trying to do to you?
They want you to they probably call you and want to like have you pay what you supposedly owe to the IRS or
immediately, or the cops are going to come to your house and arrest you in front of your children. They had the scam on 2020 or one of those 60 Minutes. It's fucking mind-boggling. Mind-boggling how much money people sent. Like, without even fucking thinking. Like, really?
Someone told me those junk mail things, like you were saying before we went on the air, was like, you only need a few people to send in some checks.
Listen, I tell this story. This is one of the greatest stories I've ever heard about the American, because it's like when I was a kid, there was a guy named Peter Lemongello. Nobody ever heard of Peter Lemongello. But ABC, late night, had a commercial, the best of Peter Lemongello. $9.99, this guy sings all the songs. Nobody knew who Peter Lemongello is.
What the fuck's Peter Lemongello?
That's what I'm saying. Can you please look up who the fuck Peter Lemongello is? I'll never forget this. Peter Lemongello was this singer that nobody knew about, and all of a sudden they had the best of Peter Lemongello. And he covered 6 or 7 songs, and like it was the biggest scam of all fucking time.
Oh, was he made up?
I think I have the commercial.
Play it, yeah. This was fucking crazy. But they did this other thing. I watched this on like some TV show 15 years ago, like HBO late night. This dildo company put an ad out, and they would have, and it wasn't Playboy, it wasn't none of the high-level porno magazines. It was like a medium-level one where chicks show their assholes and shit like that. And the back page, they had this dildo that came with water and steam and smoke and no batteries. You charged it. They must have had, it was $24.95. They must have had 2,000 orders the first 3 months or something weird, and then a couple thousand after that. What this company did, they didn't even have a dildo. Didn't even have a dildo. They would take your money, put it in the bank, and then cut you back a check that said, we don't have the thing
check,
available.
But the check says it's from a dildo company.
No, they have a dildo on the check. This is way before the ATM machine. You know what I'm saying? Well,
so you wouldn't go in, you're too embarrassed to check.
Yeah, who's going to cash this check with a dildo?
Dude, that's
on the
fucking genius.
So they made fucking millions. They banged people out, and some people reported it. But this was Peter Lemongello. Look at this.
Peter Lemongello. Do I love 76? Watch for it. You are about to witness a new dimension in entertainment. Peter Lemongello.
Oh, I could have been
Holy shit.
a million things.
Peter Lemongello, a mood rock experience called Love 76. Yes, Peter Lemongello has created a new kind of music that's both romantic and moving. Just listen.
Sounds terrible.
Can you believe this shit?
So he didn't. Did this guy not really even exist?
No. Nobody ever heard of Peter Lemon fucking Jones.
I know a lot about music. I never. Fucking
No, nobody ever knew about Peter. They just put it out there at night, and they figured it cost them nothing to fucking get the commercial.
But were there songs on it?
Yeah, like songs like he had one song that he probably wrote.
Maybe just covers.
And the worst is like that dude in Vegas. Who the fuck goes to see that guy singing people's songs? The guy from Vacation. I would never go see that fucking guy in a million years.
Which guy is that?
That dude who fucks the mother in Vegas. What's his name? That's been there for 2,000 years. He thinks he's Elvis. He was Elvis. Elvis used to bitch slap Wayne Newton
Oh yeah.
with that fucking costume on. I'm gonna pay $20 to see Wayne Newton sing fucking Tom Jones songs. Get the fuck out of here. I don't have time for that shit. But this was all the little, I call them American ingenuity scams. And they still have
It's
them.
fucking smart to do that.
No, when you go, the other night I took my date out to dinner. My wife, my date. I took my wife out to dinner. We had to walk through a mall. So I go, listen, on the way out, we'll get Mercy shoes here, the baby, get her a pair of sneakers. They had sneakers there. When we stood online, I saw all those things that they sell on TV late night. So,
We have stores of them as seen on TV now.
Oh yeah, I've seen.
What do you call that shit?
As seen on TV?
No. They had something for your wrist that you'll never use. You know, like the biggest scam of all time is the self-massager. You're never going to use that. There's no self-massaging. I got to stretch my arm to get the bottom of my fucking back. I'm twisting my shoulder to massage that gun. It ain't going to work. None of those things work. But they'll advertise, the copper knee brace. That shit comes on at 9 o'clock at night. Fat people are there. You know what? If I get that copper knee brace, maybe I'll exercise. No, you won't. But you'll drop the $23.95. That shit don't work. That copper fucking knee brace. No, I had one of those. I didn't order it from there. Somebody gave it to me.
I've
as a
ordered that
gift.
shit. I've ordered that shit on fucking TV though. What's the thing you put in your door that you do?
Yeah. And what happened?
Well, no, I was stoned and I'd taken an Ambien. I woke up the next morning and there's a fucking box in my door. Or 2 days later, there's a box in my door with a fucking pull-up machine. I've literally done one pull-up in 6 years.
Going in like fucking Marines. You understand me?
Welcome to church, motherfucker.